What's going on, y'all? This is David. Welcome back to the channel. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I would really appreciate it. As always, our number one rule, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. Do your own research. But let's jump right into it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in with me today. Give me 1 second here. We're going to jump right into this stock market here. And let me make sure my phone is turned down. Let's jump right into this market. As you see, the Dow on Friday down 1%, 336 points. Woo. Rough day. Inflation numbers, coming in a little bit hotter than expected last week. So, of course, that's going to have an effect on the market. And you see for the week, the market was down 2%, 700 points. This is the Dow Jones we're looking at. And year to date, we actually down now year to date. We have been holding pretty strong for the year, but now we're down almost 1% for the year, over 300 points down for the year. So got a little work to do to get back on track. And for the S&P, on Friday down 1%, dipped under that 4,000 mark that we've been holding strong. For the last week, you see it's down 2%, 84 points. And for year to date with the S&P, still up 3%, up over 145 points. So S&P still holding strong for the year, but it's been a rough couple of weeks. So hopefully we can get back on track. But if not, of course, we're still accumulating. We're in it for the long haul. So not too concerning right now. The NASDAQ down 1% on Friday, 195 points. For the week, down 2%, 324 points. And year to date, still up 9%, up over 1,000 points. But, with the year that the NASDAQ had last year, it's a lot of work to still be done with the NASDAQ, which is, heavily influenced by a lot of the big tech companies. So yeah, that's where we at right now. Just a lot of work to be done, in that NASDAQ. It's kind of rough right now. Rough in the market the last couple of weeks. Inflation data, job data, earnings, Walmart, Home Depot, all that has an impact on the stock market. So if you guys are new investors, just keep that in mind. Just understand what's going on and understand how to invest your money. And you have to be able to understand it will be red days. It's going to be green days. It's going to be periods of time where the market may not go how you want it to go. So that's the importance of investing in good companies, solid companies. So over a long haul, you will see your investment pay off for the positive. So, but yeah, so now let's jump right into our stock watch from last week. I mentioned, give me 1 second here. I talked about a few companies that we had on our watch list. One was RTX, which is Raytheon Technology Corporations. The other one was J&J, which is Johnson & Johnson Healthcare. Raytheon is defensive. Johnson & Johnson is healthcare. And then we also talked about VYM, which is the Vanguard High Dividend Yield Index Fund. All right, so just an update for this week, we did add a few positions to the portfolio. We added RTX, which I just showed you. We added VYM, which is what I have on the screen here. But instead of Johnson and Johnson, we added Eli Lilly. And Eli Lilly is a healthcare um, stock that I am excited about. It is pretty pricey, so we didn't add a full share. We added some fractional shares, but I do want to build on this position for the future. You see a 1-year target. Well, you know, that could change. The 383 is currently trading at 321. 52-week range has been as low as 244, as high as 384 in the last 52 weeks. You see it does pay a dividend. You know, so does Raytheon, which we added to the portfolio. So does VYM, of course, pays a dividend. So the three positions that we added to the portfolio this week were RTX, VYM, and LLY. Those are three additions that we added to the portfolio. And I still have Johnson & Johnson on my watch list. Also, Pfizer, which is also, you know, in the healthcare field, is on the watch list. So Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, which is all, you know, these all pay dividends, all solid companies. But do your own research. And the last one I think I talked about a few weeks ago is D-Grow. Haven't forgot about D-Grow. It is also next on the watch list. So my next three are Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, and D-Grow. You know, Johnson & Johnson ticker symbol J&J, Pfizer PFE, and then D-Grow DGRO. So those are the next three on my watch list that I'll probably add to the portfolio in the next few weeks. So be on the lookout for that. So, and now what we all came to see, we want to give an update on our weekly challenge, right? Well, both of our challenges. We have two weekly challenges going on. One is our JEPI challenge, JEPI, JEPQ, which we are doing $5 a week into each fund just for this challenge. I also invest more outside this, but you know, I wanted to up my investment in these positions. So JEPI, JEPI, JEPQ, JEPQ. And of course, we have the SCHD challenge and the VOO challenge. So let's take a look at both real quick here. Bear with me 1 second here. Let's open this thing up and let's start with the JEPI and JEPQ challenge. As you see, we are week 8 and we invested another $5 into JEPI. We invested another $5 into JEPQ, which is going to bring us to a total of $10 for the week, of course, every week, and a yearly total of $60 that we've invested in this challenge. Because we didn't start the first 3 weeks into JEPQ. We started week 4, and we didn't do the first week in JEPI. Started the week 2. So a total of $60 we've invested into this challenge. And it's going to add a few shares over throughout the year just from this challenge alone. So I'm excited about that. We usually do this investment on Tuesday or Wednesday of each week, usually Tuesday. We'll go ahead and make our $5 investment into each fund, JEPI and JEPQ. So that's every week. Also, we have our SCHD VOO challenge. In week 8, we just invested $8 into SCHD. We also invested $8 into VOO. That gave us a weekly total of $16 we've done into this challenge, which is up from the $14 we've done last week. So as you see, whatever week it is, we invest that dollar amount into these particular funds. And instead of doing one, we're doing 2 because these are two of the best ETFs out there to invest in, SCHD and VOO. So you see next week we'll be at week 9 on the challenge. And so far this year, we've invested a total of $72 into this challenge, of course, $36 each into each fund. So, man, I'm excited about that. Like I keep saying, I think it's going to average out to about $1,370, something in that range for each fund. So that'll be great. That'll add quite a few shares for SCHD, and a few shares of VOO. But that's okay. That's okay. So week 9, we'll be going into the $9. That'll be $18, and you'll see that just our yearly total amount increased by that amount. So, as I keep saying, I'm excited about this challenge and these 2 funds. And I hated that I started so late investing in SCHD, but I'm glad I am started. Better late than never. So, these funds are going to be around for a long time. They're going to help anchor my portfolio. I don't have them in the same portfolio. I have SCHD in one portfolio. I have VOO in another portfolio, because I want those 2 to kind of be the anchors of those portfolios in the long term. So, yeah, but that's it. Week 8 is complete. $16 total, 70 for the week, $72 total for the year. So, and hopefully you guys, have some type of system. Even if you're not, I would like for you to follow along and do this challenge as well. But even if you don't, if you're investing in the stock market or you invest in anything, have a system set up to keep you on track. A lot of new investors don't, they invest one time and they think that, that's it, and they forget it. They'll set it and forget it. Well, if you want to see some real traction, you want to see a big difference, especially in the long term, you want to have, an investing plan set up. So this is what, I like to do. I invest weekly, bi-weekly. I've created these challenges to help increase what I do or how I invest in, certain funds that I like more than others. So, but yeah, I just want to give you guys an update. Week 8 investing challenge is complete. We'll be back for week 9 to give you guys an update. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. But, I appreciate you guys tuning into the channel, and I will catch you guys later.